Hello viewers, in the previous video I had explained you about how to attach your car with Uber and and how much you can earn with Uber. That's in the second video that I had explained. In the second video I had explained there are two kind of offers that they are offering for their driver partners, partner drivers. That's 2500 per day, and the second one is 1800 per day. So I would be explaining you how to earn 1800 rupees per day. Again, for the same, you have to log into the app for at least 9 hours. You have to at least have 90 percentage of acceptance ratio. Like suppose you are getting 10 rides, you have to at least accept 9 rides in order to drive them to their destination, and have to take at least a minimum of 3 rides per day. So being in a metro city, it's very easy to get rides or for Ola wherever you are. So it's pretty easy to get one ride per 3 hours. It's really easy. And for this, what they're doing is they're paying you 1800 rupees per day. So per day, so it's the same, like the tariffs are same, like 1 to 4 Monday to Thursday they're paying 80 rupees for 1 to 4 rides, 175 for 5 to 10 rides, and 250 rupees for 11 rides onwards. So these are for each ride. This is what you would be doing for each ride. And for weekends, for like Friday to Sunday, they are paying 100 for 1 to 4 rides, 205 for 5 to 10 rides each, and 325 for 11th ride onwards. So this is what they're paying. So let's say on a weekend you are making 4 rides, and the bill including the time spent, like let's say 10 minutes, and for 12 kilometers it's like 9 kilometer per 9 rupees per kilometer into 12 kilometers, like 108 rupees, plus 10 minutes is like 108 plus 10 is 118, and the basic fare of 45 rupees. So add it up, the total divided 80% of the total that you would be getting, and plus like 100 rupees that would be incentive for the first ride, then the 100 rupees for the second ride, then 100 ride, then 100 rupees for the fourth ride, then 225 rupees for the fifth ride, 225 rupees for the sixth, seventh, 8th, 9th, 10th onwards, up to 10th, and 325 from the 11th ride onwards. So this is what they would be paying. So these are the incentives. They do not deduct any kind of percentage or 20% of the commission from the incentive. They deduct only the commission from the total tariff that comes out on their app when you complete the trip. So this is how you would be doing business with Uber. So now the real catch is how you would be earning more amount, like 50,000 in the previous, as per the previous video that I had explained. 50,000 is not much that you would be getting out of it. So let's take it in this way. You have to hire two drivers, 2 drivers for the cab. So your cab would be running 21 hours in a day. So believe me, when it's riding 20 in a day, it's nothing like the quality of your car would be degraded in the future, or your drivers won't be handling the car properly. It's true that your drivers won't be handling the car properly, but again, you are not driving it for the personal use. The car that you are buying it, or you are buying it for the sole purpose of attaching it with Uber or Ola as a cab. And cab, the quality is always it's okay types. Down the line you will still get 2,50,000 for your car at the end of 5 years, 2 lakhs to 2,50,000. So what you have to do is you have to get 2 drivers. Okay, 2 drivers. Make sure they have a proper police verification done. You have all their documents, including their ID proofs, voter identity card and all, and you have submitted it in the to the Uber guys people in their in their portal, or in the seminar, they will be providing you the form and you have to upload it. And for the owners and as well as for the drivers, they have to give two references of the same city. They can be a relative, they can be a friends. Make sure you are having two references. And there should not be any kind of criminal record, because if you have criminal record that comes out in the police, you won't be you can't drive for Uber. Now how to earn more, the thing that I said, either you can run your cab 24/7, 24 hours a day. That would give you 2500 into 2 shifts, into either run it for 24 days or run it for 28 days, depends upon you. Or sorry, it's 24 hours in a day, or you can do 21 hours in a day with 2500 for 12 hours plus 1800 for 9 hours URS. So over here I would be calculating just just this payouts. I wouldn't be calculating any kind of extra amount that you would be earning. If you are earning any kind of extra amount, that is totally purely upon the strategy of your driver and your business model. So it totally depends upon you. So the basic thing that I would be calculating is 25 into 2500 rupees per day, or 100 rupees for 9 hours. So let's assume for the first one, if you're riding 24 hours in a day, you would be getting 5,000 into 24 days. Sorry, it's 5,000 into 24 day. 5,000 into 24 is 1,20,000. Or 28 days is again 5,000 into 28, 1,40,000. So let's say if when it is running 24 hours, it's not exactly running 24 hours in a day, but your driver would be taking a ride, then he would be sitting idle in somewhere for 15 or 20 minutes, or let's say half an hour or 1 hour. Again he would be getting a ride, again he would be completing in an hour or so, again he would be turning off his vehicle, and he would be sitting and resting for 15 minutes to an hour. It totally depends. It totally works like that. It doesn't really works like that during the peak seasons, like let's say during the weekends or during some festival like Eid, Ramzan, or Christmas, or Dashera, Diwali, Ganesh Puja and all. So it doesn't really works like that. Your cab would be running 24/7, exactly 24/7 it would be running. But in the other time it won't be running 24/7, though we call it like it would be running 24/7, but it would be trip wise, and again your car would get some rest and all. So it's totally okay if your car runs like that. Still, if you're earning a huge chunk of money, you can go spend on the maintenance as well. So let's assume that you would be getting your driver, people generally pay the driver in East India, like in Orissa or in West Bengal or in Assam, they pay anywhere between 8,000 to 10,000. Let's assume that you are paying your drivers 18,000 rupees per month, including everything. 18,000 into 2 drivers salary. And as I generally spend like 600 rupees for 12 hours of shift. So let's say it's 1,200 rupees per day that you would be sending. So 1,200 rupees per day into 28 days. 5,000 rupees maintenance and fines. And the car EMI, let's say 15,000 rupees. So how much you would be earning? So it's more like 1,40,000 minus 36,000 minus 15,000 minus 5,000, 84,000. Now the fuel would be 1,200 into 28. 33,600. 33,600. So yeah, see, this is the money that you would be earning. And let's say you are taking 4 days off, so again you can do your own calculations. You have your calculator in your computer, you know how it is, and I have already explained you how it works. So you can do your calculation. Minimum you would be earning somewhere around 30, as I said, you 30,000 to 50,000 rupees per month. Generally I work 24/7. I really don't work, my cab drivers work, so I have I have cab drivers for backup and all, so they run the cabs for like 2 to 3 cabs for like let's say 24 hours. Generally I hardly give them off, and again they are also interested in earning, because the basic salary I pay them is like 12,000 rupees, and again with incentives and all they get somewhere around 18,000 rupees. 18,000 rupees is really a good package for an uneducated and or low educated driver to earn in a metro city. So yeah, everyone is happy, they are happy, I am happy, and everything is happy. And also you should remember that once you book your taxi, and if you're planning to attach with Uber or someone, they do pay you, they do give you discounts. So you must talk to people in Uber or Ola to avail discounts, because let's say you are getting a Swift Desire, the cost is like 6 lakhs rupees, and let's say you have booked it for, you have given a token of booking amount to the dealer for let's say 10,000 rupees, and you go to the Uber people and you say them that you have already booked a car with 10,000 rupees. They will give you a coupon. Take the coupon to the dealer and he will give you a discount of somewhere around 20,000 to 40,000 rupees. So it's as easy as that. Do like the video, do share the video, also mention your comments. If you have any doubts, do mention it in the comments, and stay tuned. I will be explaining you about Ola in the other videos that I would be uploading now. So stay tuned. Please subscribe the channel. Have a great day. Bye.